Welcome to Della Fox Checks, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Flex Pro meal service. This is basically a service that sends you a big box in the mail with a bunch of pre-cooked meals for you to just put in the microwave and heat up. This service is perfect for people that work a lot, people that don't like cooking, people that don't know how to cook, or people who are just lazy to cook like myself, right? So they send you pre-cooked meals in the mail for you to just put in the microwave, heat up, and enjoy, right? So it's a great service that I personally like using every now and then. It does get a little pricey depending on how often you use it, and the meals are kind of small, right? So of course it has its pros and its cons, and today we're going to be talking about it. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, so I'm just going to kind of give you guys a little overview of the service, and then you guys can decide if this is for you or not. Now we're going to be going over the website to see what products they offer, right? So this is their website, and when you come on here, they tell you to choose your meal box. So they have the option to choose between the fat trimmer or the lean muscle. The fat trimmer is for people who are trying to lose weight like myself. Quarantine was not good to me, you guys. I gained like 20 pounds and I have yet to lose them, so I'm working on that. They also have the option for the lean muscle, and this is basically if you're trying to gain muscle mass and put on some weight, right? And for me, the fat trimmer, as you guys can see, it costs about $10 a plate. It's 10 meals for $100, so it does get a little bit pricey. We guys know that if you go to like In-N-Out or Subway, each sandwich or each burger combo costs about $10, so you're paying almost about the same price, right? If you go to the lean muscle option, for 10 meals you're looking at about $12 every single meal. It costs $125 for 10 meals, so it does get pricier, you guys. This service, it is pricey because it's convenient. You know, you don't do any cooking, they ship it to you and all that stuff, so it does get pricey. For me personally, I do like to use these services because I have 2 jobs, so of course I don't got time to cook, and I do get lazy to cook, so it's not for everybody, right? So this time that I ordered my service, I did pick the 10 meals for $100. So just, you know, kind of to go through it, we're just gonna kind of check out what they have to offer, and they have 35 different plates that you could choose from, right? So you could choose the street taco bowl, the carnitas, the chicken alfredo, and of course I've been using the service for about 3 weeks, and that's because when you use the service at the beginning, you do get a discount, right? So if you use somebody's referral code, you can save $30. So instead of paying $100 for 10 meals, you'll pay $70, right? Kind of like an introductory offer just to try them out. Usually I like to try out all the introductory offers for all the services just to kind of get a feel for them, right? But they do have a lot of different choices for you. Don't think that they have just a little bit, and I mean, it really just depends on what you want. Of course, some of them have more calories than others. Like this one has 200 calories, this one has 390. So of course, if you're doing the fat trimmer, you are gonna lose weight if you keep up with the meals, because like they have such little calories that of course calorie counting does help in the long run, right? Of course, if you're intaking less calories and all that other good stuff, I'm not a professional when it comes to nutrition and all that, so don't listen to me when it comes to that. I just kind of go based on what I read online and all that stuff. But of course, it's obvious if you're eating a little bit of calories, you are gonna lose weight. As far as the flavors are concerned for the meals, I think they are okay. Me as a person that's tried out a lot of different meal prep services where they ship you the meals already cooked, I feel like Flex Pro is not really like at the top for me. I feel like it's more at the bottom. I'm gonna have a little bit of a hard time recommending the service compared to like Freshly, or what was the other one? I'm trying to remember the other one. I'm not gonna remember right now, but the other popular one that I love is Freshly and Factor. There you go. Those two are my favorite ones to order from. But these are the options they have. Let's take a look at like their lean muscle options to see what other stuff they offer. Of course, it's basically the same thing. Like look at the carnitas one, but they double what they give you, right? There's 660 calories in this bowl or in this meal. So of course, it's basically the same thing, but they give you double the amount of food. But of course, it is a little bit pricier, like an extra $2 or something like that. So it's really like you kind of have to decide what you want, right? So the first time I got my box, this is how it arrived. It came in the mail and they just left it outside of my house. and when I got home I opened it up, right? So this is how it comes. Everything comes pre-packaged, comes safe. They put ice blocks so that the food does not turn bad. In case they deliver it at 2 p.m. and you don't get home until 9, then the food is gonna be perfectly fine. Of course, they put bubble wrap and like all this other stuff so that your food is safe. I did order some dessert today. I ordered these power treats just to give them a shot, and they were pretty good. And here goes the meals, you guys. I did choose the fat trimmer, so these are the options that I picked out. I did it because I did want to lose weight, and also because I wanted to see if I could lose weight. Of course, it's very hard to like kind of do it when you only get 10 meals, right? Especially because these only last you for like about what, like 4 days, depending on how many you're eating. But I did choose a variety of different options to try the food from, and I just kind of wanted to get a feel for like the chicken, the beef, the pizza, just to try out different combinations to see which one I like, to get a feel for the food. As you guys can see, the packaging is kind of like take a look at this one right here. You look at it and it kind of looks like the food was like blended in like a blender, and this is how they gave it to you. The first thing I'm trying out is the Philly steak bowl, and this is how it looks like when you open it up. This one's not too bad. It is kind of jam-packed with some food. I also tried the skinny fajita skillet, and it also kind of came jam-packed, but like it looked a little messy. And this is one thing that I noticed in like their meals that they send you, that they look a little messy. Like they don't look appealing. Like this one looks a little bit better. I guess it's just gonna kind of depend on like which meal it is, right? But you put it in the microwave for about 2-3 minutes. You let it heat up, and then you serve it. And this is how it looks like, you guys. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but they don't put a lot of food in here. And of course, it's a fat trimmer. They don't want you to eat a lot of food because you're trying to trim some fat. The barbecue one, this one that I ordered, this one was very good. I actually really enjoyed this barbecue one. They put some vegetables and some other good stuff, and this one was actually really delicious. I actually really enjoyed this barbecue meal. This right here are the naked tacos, and it also came jam-packed with some food, but again, the portions, they just look really small. Like it's some chicken and some corn, and this over here is a carbonated pizza, and I was just kind of curious to know what like fat trimmer pizza was gonna taste like, and it was actually pretty decent. I did like the pizza. It did taste pretty good, but did it fill me up? Nope. So for the Flex Pro meals, I actually tried out the service for 3 weeks, and the reason I tried it for 3 weeks is because the discount code lasts for 3 weeks, right? So instead of paying $120, I was paying $100 for 10 meals. Honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little pricey, and the food portions are kind of small. And I don't know, like this service, it's good, but I think that when I compare it to like Factor and Freshly, this service kind of is not that great. So I'm gonna have hard time here recommending it to you guys, just because I know that Factor and Freshly offer a much superior product as far as like the food is concerned. I like the food from those services a lot more than the Flex Pro meals, right? I didn't record all my meals, but some of the meals don't look appetizing. It looks kind of like mushy. Like it doesn't look like something you want to dig into and eat. Some meals do look good though, you guys. You saw some of the videos that I showed you. Some of them do look good, but some of them don't. So I felt like the Factor and the Freshly meals looked a lot nicer, and I enjoyed them a lot more. But I guess it's gonna come up to you in preference, you know. As far as rating the Flex Pro meals, I would give the service a 3 out of 5, and that's just because I think it's ordinary. It's average, you guys. It is a little pricey, and I don't feel like you get the most bang for your buck. Like when I would eat these meals, I would eat them, but then I would still feel hungry, and then like 2-3 hours later, I was hungry again. Of course, I know that I ordered the fat trimming meals, and they're supposed to make you eat less, but when it came to like the Factor and the Freshly ones, like those were meals that I would eat, and like I was actually full after I was done eating them, and I would be full for a couple of hours. But I don't know, the Flex Pro meals, they leave a lot to be desired, right? So I feel like for the price and for what you get, it might not be worth it, right? But again, one of the cool things about the Flex Pro meals is that when you sign up with someone's referral code, you get a discount. So that way, if you're interested in the service, you get to try it out at a discounted rate. So if this is something that interests you, I definitely recommend that you sign up with a referral code and you try out the service, right? You do get a discount at the beginning. Is it worth it? I don't know. I I like the other services like Factor and Freshly a lot more. If this is a service that interests you, I would suggest that you go look those up and try those out, because those were a lot better. For me personally, this gets a 3 out of 5. I'm not going to be ordering from Flex Pro anymore, just because I wasn't really happy with the service. I thought it was ordinary for the price that they charge. It should be like at least like maybe $80 for 10 meals, right, of the lean muscle. But I felt like it was a little bit too pricey for what you got, right? But even for the fat trimmer, maybe it should be 60 or 70 for 10 meals. I did feel like it was a little pricey. $10 per meal is not something I was too excited about paying, right? But anyway, you guys, if you enjoyed an honest review, make sure you hit that like button down below. And also, if you want to keep seeing some more reviews of products or restaurants that I go visit, make sure to subscribe. I drop new videos every single week. This was Della Fox Checks, and I approve of Flex Pro meals.